Jim, it always seems to be a chaotic game when we play Peterborough Sports, and today was no exception. What were your thoughts on that?
Tough game, they're in good form. You know, they ask questions of you, got a way of playing. Some good players within the team. Gayassi obviously is getting a lot of goals, and he scored today, but just a bit of a mad day, as you know, Joe. You know, we've got Owen Lunt on loan, we're trying to extend that. We've agreed with Crew yesterday. There was a bit of an admin issue, and we were waiting that up till 1 minute to 2 to see if he could play. So we hadn't ruled any of our set plays out. We picked 2 teams, we got the lads ready, we told them about the strengths and weaknesses of the opposition. We put a line through Lunty's name and put Danny Lloyd into start after illness, which was a bit of a risk. He's not trained for 10 days or done anything for 10 days. But credit to you know, their management staff, because it would have been easy for them to turn around and go, no, the teams are in now. You know, but a little bit of respect and goodwill, you know, my hat goes off to him, because in this game sometimes you don't hear about, you know, good stories like that, because we had to wait for the manager to come out, Luke Steele, and you know, we told him about the situation because we got advised at 2 minutes past 2 that Lunty was eligible to play. So we went back to the original plan A, with Lunty starting and Danny on the bench, where we can introduce him back in. And as I say, some managers are saying, I'm going, no, the teams are in, that's the way it is. But he said no problem. So big thank you from us for that, because that's a bit of class by them, to be honest. So we come into the game, we're doing all right ourselves, as I say. You know, split the league up into thirds. Our last third here, we've done reasonably well. You know, we lost the game at Brackley, which again I don't think we deserve to lose, but we've been reasonably solid. Started okay, not much in the game, and then obviously a big moment with Chris getting sent off. And as crazy as it is, the only time we have Tony McMillan on the bench is today. So if it's going to happen, it couldn't have happened at a better time. But Chris has held his hand up. It was, you know, it was just a bit of a freaky bit of time. You know, Aaron Pickles is winning the race. Chris has come out. Aaron's headed it back. Probably should have just stayed where he is and let him head it back to him, and nothing would have happened. But it's an honest, genuine mistake. He's just held his hands up to me there, and he's, you know, he's done all right for us, Chris. So no issues around that. Tony Mack's gone in, another one who hasn't been very well. Got on the coach with limb sips and paracetamol and all that, like we've had with quite a few at the moment, as you can see by the squad that we come with today, and little bits of injuries here and there. But the games have been relentless for us, so we've picked up 1 or 2 more bits today as well. But as I say, as soon as he went on, Tony Mack, he had to save the direct free kick. Yeah. And you know, it was a good save, because he saved it, not only saved it, but he gathered it, he didn't push it back out. So that was a big moment for us, because ultimately we go down to 10 minutes about making sure that you remain focused. And I thought we'd managed the game really well with 10 men. How we played with regards to out of possession shape, we looked solid. We limited them to very little, if I'm being honest. I can't remember them really having a shot on target. We've had a great chance with Aaron Pickles hitting the crossbar from a set play. We spoke about putting them under pressure and taking a mistake, or a little bit of counter attack, which obviously becomes harder when you've only got 10 men. But we looked a threat from set plays because of the height we had on the side today. And we had a few opportunities, a couple of balls going in the box, and you think, come on, it was headed over the bar early on from a set play wide. But the most important, obviously the biggest one, was Aaron Pickles hitting the crossbar. So we come out second half, you know, just went over, reinforced 1 or 2 bits, the way we played with the 2 up and the 2 behind, with Sonny and Marcus at the top end. It worked really well for us, and they carried it out with regard, you know, how we wanted to try and protect and be solid, but still offer a threat going forward. And obviously set plays to say we're going to be a threat today, and that come from our best chance. We go 1-0 down. I'll have to see the goal again. It looked a little bit easier to get the cross in right hand side. It looked like a pinball around, and Gayassi's in good form and he taps it in from 2 yards. They scored a lot of goals in the 6-yard box, these, so you know, that's unfortunate. But I said to the lads at half time, nothing to lose, everything to gain when you go down to 10 men so early. And I said we could and should have probably been in the lead. We weren't. Second half, obviously there's going to be different questions asked of us, with Big Jones coming off the bench, 1 or 2 other bits. I said, if worst case scenario we do go 1-0 down, just make sure that we stay in the game, because ultimately if it's 1-0 going into the last 10-15 minutes, you know, you build blocks and you can throw caution to the wind late on. We had plans, myself and Alan, in our minds with regards to how we could go to try and chase the game if we went 1-0 down, how we could protect the game if we went 1-0 up. And again, we're unfortunate, we go 1-0 down, and I think probably that might be the second shot on target. And then after that, we plugged away, and Marcus had a great chance. Or was that to go 1-0? Can't even remember. So poking the 6-yard box, which the keeper saved well. That might have even been to go 1-0 up. But again, we stayed in the game. We asked questions of them, and we're just pleased that the clearance come through for own lump, because he's back 2v1, and when that ball dropped and he smashed the goals, it looked like it was going in, but he's even said it was going wide, but Danny Lloyd's just there, and it's hit him in the midriff and ricocheted in, so we're pleased. Danny's back amongst the goals. Luncey played a big part in that game there, in that goal, and we thought that he wouldn't play. And then it was nip and tuck, and then obviously they have the sending off, evens it up. Should we go for it? So we took Sonny off and put Connor Evans on. Obviously Marcus Carver on his cause and was flat out, and we had to take him off. He's not missed a lot of football late, so it was quite eventful towards the end, because they had a couple of bits and pieces, we had a couple of bits and pieces, and you're thinking, come on. But if you would have said to me after Chris getting sent off, we'll take a point, I'd be more than happy. But very proud of the players, asked questions, created opportunities, dug in when we had to, limited a good side to very little. And as I say, these have been doing well. They're in good form, and they create and score goals. So I'm really pleased with the away point. Keeps us ticking along. I thought for our efforts we deserved it, at least. And pleased for the fans who travelled down. Long journey, relentless game schedule. Away trips, obviously we've been to Buxton twice recently. We've been to Brackley. We've come here today. There's a lot of travelling, so my hat goes off to them who travelled down and got behind the players. I'm just thankful we give them something to cheer, and obviously they've clapped the players off at the end for their efforts, because I thought the players were superb. So really pleased.
And one of my questions at Brackley was regarding kind of the inconsistency. How pleasing is it that we could back Tuesday's result against Cares and Ashton with a positive performance and result today? Yeah,
only what we deserve. Listen, we're not bad. We're not too far away, because every game's been relatively tight, the majority of them. But the league table reflects where we've been all season. And I keep going on about these thirds. The first third we were great, something like 25 points, fifth in the league, opportunity to go third with the Oxford and the Peterborough sports game at home. Second third we weren't good enough. We want to finish as strong as we can. We've had a couple of wins now in the last 5. We've had a couple of, three clean sheets out of 4 before today. We've conceded for the first time in 5 games from open play today. So there's plenty of positive spins on it. We've done it with 10 men today. So I said to the lads, it's important when you do have a good win like we did on Tuesday that you back it up in the next game, and that's what we've done today. We've found a way of taking a point which we deserved, because the way it went, going down to 10 men so early, and the effort and design and everything that they put in, the lads, superb. There's loads of lads there not well. Danny's breathing heavily there. Now Purcell's been in bed for 2 days, dragged himself out. Tony McMillan, who we spoke about, Luke Burgess not here with illness. Dave Morgan still lay low with a chest infection, serious chest infection with antibiotics. And on top of that, we have Matty Thompson out, Sam Millian out, Keane, Flowers. It's relentless at the minute. It's unbelievable. We put a team in, and young Will Hoy on the bench for the first time, which is great. But yeah, for all concerned, fans more than anyone, because it's their football club and they paid their hard earned cash. It's our job to come here and do our best to get a point, but they've paid their own money to come and support us, and I'm really pleased for them. And if I'm being honest, I'm really pleased with the players, because they deserve it. It was a big result for us after such a good win on Tuesday, so onwards and upwards hopefully.
Thank you.